Market recap from today and yesterday. A little bit delayed, guys. Sorry. Very busy week. This week has been very slow, but that's normal before Christmas. It's not every day like fireworks and celebration. It's just the way it is. It's also super dangerous and super important to recognize when the market condition is changing. Then you have to adjust to the market condition. And I want to use myself also as an example to learn from my own mistakes again, and the mistakes I used to make in the last years. I was always good in making a lot of money earnings season, or when there was a lot of action going on, and that's when I'm trading the best. My weakness, I would say, is like slowing down sometimes, and and then just selling quicker. Sometimes I made a lot of money earnings, and then just and lost a lot of money then after earnings season when there was nothing to trade, because I kept trading like I used to trade that worked in the earnings season. And then, but you have to adjust your trading style when there's nothing going on. And I've been doing this week. Sometimes I still make mistakes and holding too long and stuff. But overall, what I'm meaning is like when there's nothing on the pre-market scanner, gapping up, no news, nothing. I'm also watching my top 14, 15 stocks like Tesla, Twitter, Snapchat, Roku, Square, Netflix, Facebook, Apple, Alibaba, Nvidia, SPY, BYD, AMD, NIO. Like I'm watching these stocks always every day, once a day, to study their levels, because these big stocks, they're so liquid with options especially. So sometimes one of these always is trading within a channel or something, and then at the market open, I just have to wait for a pullback to the support trend line, or if it's breaking pre-market resistance or any major resistance level, then I use it for a continuation move, like it worked on Tesla, on Apple here 2 days ago. I'm glad that you guys also learn from me, and if I don't take the trade, I'm happy that some of you recognize that it was a good trade actually, Apple. So it broke here a few days ago, the pre-market resistance. I was too distracted with the SPY crash that I created in my mind. And and then I missed out on Apple, which was a stress-free, easy trade like we used to see. Pre-market resistance broken, and first pullback here. Resistance becomes support and can be used for another continuation move to the upside with call options. Easy and done. I'm gonna go through the SPY trades after Apple, and it was good. And and yesterday I did the same on Apple. So I'm always zooming out on one of these stocks, and then I'm just drawing some lines here like this, and check if there's anything like that the stock is respecting a level recently in the last few days that I can use maybe then as an entry point for my trade. As you can see here, has been this was support, and here has been reacting to these levels. So I want to see several price action reactions at the specific level. For me, the more reactions it has, the more likely it is that the probability just goes higher than it will have another reaction at this level when it gets there. So here yesterday, so it pulled back here, I made my alert here, and it bounced. And also sorry, I think the SMS software was a little bit late this week because of Christmas. There's too much traffic going on, and then I think the SMS arrived a little bit later, but it should go back to fast speed within seconds, like it used to be in the last week. So next week should be back to normal. And I entered here. It's 2 minutes candles. Zoom in here on this price action pre-market. So my first idea was I wanted to see again pre-market. A break of pre-market resistance, but that's how the market is tricking you. It worked before here, and then but you have to adjust fast because it's not doing it every day. Sometimes it just goes down to support and then goes higher. So it's important to change with the market all the time. But I made a mistake here. I should have sold already here. The trade was here. So if it's going down like this and there was no analyst upgrade, no news, nothing, then it's very unlikely that it will break here this pre-market resistance. So it was obvious for me normally to sell here. I didn't do it, so I was holding all here, then losing also the time decay options, and made only little profit here on the spike, and sold. And but you see how important it is, like, also to recognize these little things in the market. It's slow market, no news, nothing. This is bounce, call options, sell. That's in best case scenario. I should have done it. Today I did it better on SPY, but let me just finish up here Apple quick. Today actually, even though there was nothing great going on, I mean, Apple would have been a great trade today with the same day expiration call options. You can make your 500-600% in a few minutes. It's the power of options, but it's of course hard to time, and especially when you traded so much Apple already before. Sometimes it's just I just want to show you guys here as an example the 132 strike call option on Apple, same day expiration in the morning. Let's zoom here into the morning. So market open here. Let me just show the whole thing. So at the market open, it opened up at 25 cents per contract, and it went all the way up to $1.30 within how many minutes? Within 15 minutes. It even got higher here later, but 15 minutes. And how much is it? 25 cents, and then yes, 400-500% was possible here on Apple, or at least 200-300% if you go in and wait for a price action confirmation. You still can make 200-400% in like 10 minutes on these. And I think that the main lesson here to be learned is just when there's nothing in the market, then I'm watching for these kind of trades, and the goal is just to be green. It's not the time to let the winners run when they don't want to run. It's not the time to go out with a t-shirt and tank top when it's raining and snowing outside. Or you shouldn't drive super fast with a car through the mountains when it's too dangerous. And that's how it is in the stock market too. You need to learn to slow down when you have to slow down, and just stay green, and then you just let the opportunities come to you. And what I used to do sometimes, just making positions bigger, because when it's slowing down, when there's nothing in the market, but you still crave these big gains again that you have used to see in the last few weeks, and you don't like it that just be green and done. That's too boring. You want to keep trading and double down. So that's the human psychology, and also mistakes I made in the past. And then you increase positions. You increase positions on trades that are not that are meant to be for only quick bounces or something to next resistance levels. But because in the last few weeks you used to hold longer, stocks who just been running to the upside, it was okay. And now you do it again. When the stocks are not doing that right now, it's just weak. They can't hold gains. They crash at the open, and you double down on these stocks that are supposed to be just for a quick bounce, and then you start losing because all the hard-earned money you made before and the energy that you spent on the earnings season, you're losing now here because you haven't adjusted to the market condition, which is just showing a different price action right now. So that's the lesson to be learned. And how I got caught up with this. The stock market, when you made a lot of money with some scenario in the past, some event, it also messes with your mind. That's why I've been too much looking for the stock market crash this week. Again, we might be close, I don't know. But that's why I'm not holding overnight anymore right now, SPY puts, or I need a clear sign, crazy burst to the upside, vertical move several days. Then I try maybe next time SPY puts when it's breaking out of this channel that I've been drawing before, or when it's gapping down a few percent, and or there's some devastating news that changes the situation. Okay, then it's time to trade the crash, but not right now. And that's why I've been distracted kind of with this. Let me just see SPY. 2 days ago. Let me go to 2 minutes. And that's also yesterday because I have Yesterday I stopped out on my SPY put options here. Let me just show you guys. So 2 days ago I bought SPY puts and it actually worked. It was a good trade actually, and it worked exactly because there was heavy resistance above SPY here, and that's why I entered. And I think Monday, was it Monday I made this? Yeah, this was Monday here. Also a great trade. Monday, again, that's why it's important that you can, if it happens, the crash will come at some point. It's not a matter of if, only when. And that's why you want to also master, if it goes up or down, it doesn't matter. That's why I also want to trade put options sometimes when it's the time to do it. So I've been warming up this week for this. I've been trading put options here on SPY, and it was a great trade. But again, then just not trade longer. Then you hope for the crash. You just always take profit. And because I made a mistake here on this one here, there was heavy resistance. It was a good trade overall. It just took longer. Of course, it was slow price action, but there was heavy resistance above SPY at this time. And yeah, actually, it was a few $1,000 profit here. I should have sold much more here. That's also another lesson to be learned. And there was no clear sign, evidence of that the crash is going to happen here right now, or that it will go much lower. And you see it's been spiking a lot, and I've been not selling enough here. That's why I made only a little profit here. And then I've been holding the rest overnight. 1,800, 1,700 position, put option, expired the next day. And then at first it looked actually good. Trump was speaking and the gap down, supposed to go gap down. Then it's going up again, and when I see I'm wrong, like here, what I did good was I stopped out instantly. Second market order the position out. I lost like $1,400 or something on this. I secured at least $300-400. It was same day expiration. I would have lost the whole thing if I wouldn't stop out in the first minute. It didn't gap down, so I stop out whatever price the market pays. And I move on with the day so I can focus on another trade. That's why at least I made profit on Apple at this day. So so it wasn't a big loss on this day. It was like $800, $700 loss or something on this day. It was yesterday, yes. And yeah, but overall you can see how your stock market messes with your mind. When you made money before, then you tried again, and there was no clear confirmation for a crash or something. So, but yeah, put options will come, and there will be great opportunities with it. So that's why the lesson is like when the market conditions change, when the big crash comes, then I can't trade call options momentum bursts at the open when the whole market is crashing. Then I just have to focus on what the market is giving me, and it's going to be put options. Again, on the elevator down goes fast. It's great opportunities also, like we've seen on Monday on SPY. But of course, I know for the mind, and when you've never done it, put options is for sure uncomfortable to hold put options. It takes longer. You need more patience for the stock to turn around. But when it turns around, it goes fast, like Monday here. Monday, you have to wait a few minutes here, and then suddenly it goes down a few $. Or this few days ago here, nothing for a few hours. Still the resistance was here. I still was believing in the trade, because I didn't see the point that it was breaking this heavy resistance here at this time. It was the heavy trend line resistance, and then it went down how many dollars? 68 to $2 in a few minutes here. With next day expiration options would have been great profit. So put options are not bad. Again, you gotta master both sides, so you can make money either way, whatever the market does. And today, quick, just call options here. It's destroying trend line again. SPY, you see several price actions before. Pullback at the market open, entered here. Holding too long, but I recognized, and it made at least it made a spike to the next resistance level here. So that was good. As you can see here, was support, resistance, and it made this touch to this line. Sold here, profit, done with the day. Moving on. Next week gonna be better. And yeah, during the slow times is where the growth takes place. Sharpen your skills. Opportunities gonna come. And Merry Christmas, guys. See you next week. And yeah, see you guys.